up, ninjas? What's going on? It's Pump Monday. Dust. We're here at this little granny yard. As you guys have seen it before, gonna go knock her out. I got one more granny yard after this one, and that's it. I want to go ahead and get this out of the way. Today's video is gonna be a talking video. So if you don't like it, you can go ahead and shut off and go, I don't know, watch somebody reviewing a Ryobi blower or a trimmer or something like that. But I'm gonna go knock this out, and I got one more. Today we're gonna talk about something that a lot of you have been asking. I thought I was gonna do it last week, but I didn't get a chance to. I ended up just getting too busy, and anyway, but yeah, we're gonna talk about some of the upcoming changes. A lot of you have had questions for me. I haven't been like avoiding to answer, but I've just been kind of waiting for the right time. And I really just, I guess you could call it, give my side of the story on things, since everybody else has already given their side of the story. I kind of like to do that. I like to wait and let everybody do their thing and don't give me that banana, and give my own side of the story of what's been going on. And I did mention to you last week, beginning of last week, or I should say end of the week before last, that I'm being forced out from the bumblebees. So I will explain on that, or elaborate. Just kind of let you know where I stand with it. A lot of you have been asking me. I went live last night, so if you haven't checked it out, go check it out. It was pretty fun. I had a blast with you ninjas. And a lot of you even have been asking me last night a little bit, but I've gotten a lot of messages, DMs, and emails, people asking. People are just like so curious, and that's fine. I get it, man. I get it. A lot of you have probably already heard one side of it, so you're just trying to confirm if it's true, if it's not true, or what's been going on, blah, 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 blah. And so yeah, like I said, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about it. I may do a little recording at the next one, which you guys have seen it before. It's usually the one I finish my Monday, Pump Monday with. Not this one, the one after this. But if not, then it's just gonna be all talking. If I do, then that's all it is. Anyway, let's get to it. I just wanted to say, hope you guys had a great Monday, and I hope everybody's slicing and dicing and making all these yards look nice. We need rain. We need rain bad. It's pretty dry. I mean, it's still cuttable, if that's even a word, but we need rain. All right, we need rain, and I don't even know if we are showing any rain this week. This is how bad it is. I got Hamburger Hill texting me and telling me to go ahead and skip it this week. Not McDouble, but Hamburger Hill. So that should tell you a little bit of how dry it is. All right, I'm gonna go knock this out. We'll see at the next yard whether I show you a little bit of recording, even though you guys have seen that yard before, or not. Regardless, then we're gonna get into it. By the way, I'd like to give a big shout out to a channel that is very dear to me, as it should be to all of you ninjas in the Ninja Nation, and that is a blind touch. A blind touch. Sarah is a young lady who is blind, lives her life blind. You should really go check it out. Show her some love and support. I know I do, and Mama Ninja does, and we love her channel because she's blind, and she tackles on the most craziest obstacles that are super challenging for someone who's blind. I mean, they're challenging even for someone who's not blind, but she still, you know, likes to get involved. And but check out her last video, man. She talks about being made fun of, you know, blind people, handicapped people, or just blind people, people with you know, challenges and disabilities such as hers, blindness. She even calls out the person who did it. So it was very emotional and very touching for me. And I've already made it clear to her and DLT Lawn Care, which is her husband, Doc Shane, how I stand on that whole situation, that I'm not for that. The ninjas do not stand for that, and it's very saddening. So go check it out. Show her some love. Check out that last video she uploaded, and just go check it out, man. Show her some love. I don't know. I usually don't do a lot of shout outs, but I felt like hers was, this was pretty important, as she is dealing and going through a tough time right now with all the stuff that's been thrown at her for no reason. So, all right, let's get to it.
Spinning my head.
Ninjas, it's a wrap. By the way, you see this string? The only reason I'm using it is I had some of it left over from Milwaukee when they sent me the attachment to the battery trimmer. So I figured I'd go ahead and use it up, and let me tell you, it's a piece of crap. It's useless, it's worthless. Don't ever buy it. I know I won't. The only reason I'm using it, like I said, I had a piece. It is, if you're gonna go with anything, go with ugly line. You're better off than that piece of crap. All right, ninjas, it's a wrap. Figured I'd go ahead and knock this video out before I lose any more daylight. It is getting dark out here by the minute. So many of you been asking and wanting to know my side of it. Wanting to know what's going on, Big Nick. Why are you doing this, Nick? Are you changing mowers, Nick? And all kinds of things. Because I'm assuming a lot of you have seen some of the things being thrown out there. Comments made, and so you're hearing everybody's side of things but except mine. And so I made the decision a while back that I will tell my side, but I wasn't really in a rush because number one priority is my family and my business. So I try to make sure that and you guys know, going solo here lately and stuff, so that's kind of what's put it off. So as you guys know, the CEO of Bumblebees made a couple of statements publicly, and so I'll read them to you. But before we get to that, I would like to say that when all this crap went down around July, end of June and into July, my very last conversation with Mr. CEO was, I can't get in between this. I'm not going to get in the middle of this. I'm staying out of this. So that was the last conversation I had with him before. I had one more, but this was last conversation I had with Mr. CEO right before everything went down. So he makes an announcement and basically calls me out. He doesn't mention the other YouTuber that he made the special mower for. He calls me out, publicly out on a page, and I'll read it to you. So this is after he says, freaking phone, after he says he wants nothing to get, you know, he can't get involved, which I respected that from Mr. CEO of Bumblebees, and I agreed, you know, don't get involved, don't take sides, don't get involved. And he said, I can't get involved, I can't take sides. So I'm going to read this to you because this is public. So he did post this. Dear Bumblebee owners, as you may have seen, this past winter we built 2 special edition mowers and left them with 2 YouTube creators. One was green and the other one was black. After a number of realizations and reflections in working with Saving Green. So he doesn't call out the person in the black mower, but only the green mower. I've come to the position that this was a distraction and division from my ability to serve our customers with solidarity. By definition, we cannot give my greatest loyalty to two entities with integrity. We must have unencumbered freaking bugs, man. Loyalty solely to all those who invested in a Wright mower with their hard-earned money over the past 20 years, as well as our dealers and salespeople. By the way, Mr. CEO, I've got $60,000+ of your mowers of my hard-earned money. But that's another story. I've communicated that Bumblebees is first and foremost loyal to Bumblebee owners. Well, okay. I'm a Bumblebee owner. I've got $60,000+ worth of Bumblebees that I paid with my hard-earned money. In supporting any one group of customers, more than thousands of owner entrepreneurs who have partnered with us, Saving Green is welcome to continue using Bumblebee mowers and will receive the same level of support. Really? Man, that sounds really good, man. That sounds really good. Same level of support we have for all other users. We appreciate the ways in which many of you have supported us. I like how he uses the word loyalty, kind of hijacked. And I like the ending there. Support all Bumblebee users, and that I am welcome to continue to use the Bumblebees. By the way, any yellow mower I call Bumblebees. When I had Hustlers, you can go back in my videos. When I started YouTube, I had Hustler still. I think I just had one. I ended up selling one, but I had two, and I sold one, and then I had one, and then I ended up selling it too. But I called them bumblebees as well, just because a yellow mower is a bumblebee to me. Anyway, so that was publicly made. Now, you ninjas are aware of a lot of videos have come out, people opinionating themselves, and that's fine. That's fine. But one comment was made on there, and now this CEO was very, very active. So let me get, before that, let me back up a little. Before he made that announcement, I posted a lot of pictures on Instagram of different brands, just because I am starting to demo things. I want to see what's out there. I feel like it's a good thing. It helps you guys, makes great content, helps you guys maybe make decisions, and if you're particularly shopping for that particular brand or mower. When he saw that I am posting a lot of different mowers of different brands on there, he messaged me and said, have you decided what to do with that mower? I said, what mower? He said, since I see that you're looking at different brands, have you decided what to do with that mower? I still got that message. And I said, what mower? Never got a reply from that. He read it, but he never replied to me. I figured I was just in the heat of the moment, maybe. And then that message, like the next day or two, he posted that message, what I just read to you. Several individuals made videos, blah, 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 blah. Somebody commented and said, hard to believe it even wants to be associated with Saving Green after all this has come about. His actual reply, exact reply, is, I don't. But yet, he makes a statement publicly and says, Saving Green is welcome to continue to use the bumblebees and will get the same amount of support as anyone else. I don't. Yeah, that's definitely not the same amount of support right there for someone who spent 60 plus 70,000, whatever it is, dollars in your brand, Mr. CEO. Somebody else commented something. He said, what I'm saying is I regret the green mower. At the same time, I don't abandon customers who paid for their mower, even if I don't agree with them. I don't get to choose my customers, but I always try to treat all customers with the support we are committed to. Wow, contradicting yourself at its finest. 99% are real great people. 1% of them I may disagree with, but I don't block, hate them, or cut them off the support. No, you don't. Of course not. You just support hateful pages about them. Total contradicting yourself there. So there you have it, ninjas. That is the update there as far as what's been going on with me and the bumblebees. I don't think I'm being treated fair. Regardless of what has come out, what people opinionate themselves, half of it is not true. But I'm not the type of person that I'm going to stand here and make a video and fight every single individual who makes videos and comments about me. That's not who I am, nor do I have that time. My energy is more important to other things. I made my videos about what I had to say. My very last video about all this mess that had happened a few months ago, I said, stand with me against hate, regardless of our agreements or disagreements. And nobody did. And the few that did, they added more hate instead of standing with me against hate. So, anyway, shortly after all that, I get a message from Mr. CEO again, never replying back to me when I asked him, what mower are you talking about? And his message is, Nick, if you're still considering changing brands, let me know. Now, this is a man who states publicly he wants nothing to do with me and says, let me know, as I may be able to help you with trade-in value with all the mowers, I guess. I'm assuming it's all the mowers because he's saying I'm changing brands. So that answers your question, ninjas, why I said I'm being forced out of this brand. Okay? For a CEO who says he wants nothing to do with me to now all of a sudden offers to help me to give me the best possible trade-in value. How would you take that, ninjas? I take it as somebody wants me out of their brand. I'll tell you what, Mr. CEO, I never said I'm changing brands. And if I do, that's none of your business. But I've paid my hard-earned money for every mower I have on my trailer. And that's right, Mr. CEO, here's your exact words. Even the green mower, I've earned it. I've paid for it. You know, one of my videos has made $100,000 in a dealership selling mowers. Can you believe that, ninjas? One of my videos, $100,000 in sales, if not more. That was only one video. After that one video, I was specifically told directly over $100,000 has been sold in mowers. So yes, if you ask me, I have earned that green mower. So I'm not sure what he had in mind messaging me about what have you decided what to do with that mower. I still don't know what mower he's talking about. Never answered me that. Publicly says he wants nothing to do with me, then offers to help me trade in. Yeah, I'm sorry, ninjas. That's trying to get me out of that brand. Yeah, it's pushing me out. And I still haven't decided. I'm demoing, I'm having fun. I don't care what brand it is. I'm proud of my mowers because I have paid for my mowers. I work my butt off. This business, we all know who are in this business, this is not easy work. This business is not easy work. And when you make decisions such as spending $10,000+ or whatever on a mower, piece of equipment, whatever it is, that's a tough decision to make for all of us. Some of us can't even make that decision. But you want to say you support all Bumblebee owners. Then you want to publicly say you want nothing to do with me. Then you want to offer me to get me out of this brand and offer me the highest trade-in value. So there's your answer, ninjas, for all of you who have been wondering what's been going on. That's what's going on. I'm being forced out. But look, nobody's gonna push me out of nothing. I've paid for everything on my trailer, one way or another. Whether I bought it, whether I've worked for it, or whether I've made videos, and has paid for itself. Now all this stuff that's come out, I've got a lot of companies iffy. Some are dropping me, others are iffy, others have pulled back, others have dropped me but don't want to tell me. They're just kind of like, no, we're still good, we're still good. I'm kind of glad all this has happened. I'm serious. Because the last conversation I had with CEO, Mr. CEO, and that was over the phone, he told me, now you guys remember I've been sending out a lot of emails and telling people to send me emails if you're interested in the Ninja mower. I didn't do that by myself on my own. I was given permission to do that. I have a message where I saved it, where I sent to him and I said, hey, you know, is it okay for me to start to tell people to send in an email who might be interested in a Ninja mower, which is exactly what we discussed when this man who broke bread with me under my own roof gave me permission to do so. He said, yeah, that's fine. Now he always did say, I never say never. He never gave me 100% answer on anything. And so that's fine. But he also said, I never say never. So when I did, we got over 150, 60, 70 emails, something like that. You're talking about, I don't know, $1.5 million worth of orders. So when all this hit the fan, he didn't want nothing to do with it. That's fine. His last conversation with me, he said, I wasn't really going to do any of this, and all this drama stuff is like the icing or the cherry on top of a cake. So this is why I say I'm glad all this has happened, because this is the type of individual I definitely don't want to be in business with. And if you believe in God, ninjas, because I know I do, I don't care what God you believe in, there's somebody up above us that takes care of us and watches over us, as long as we try to be the best human being and individual that we can. But we are human and we do make mistakes, all of us. This was meant to happen, and this is watching over me, because this is the type of individual I would never want to be in business with, because saying one thing but doing another, yeah, no thank you. So there's your answer, ninjas. All this stuff that I've told you is publicly what I read to you. It's out in public. The man contradicts himself left and right, wants me basically pushing me. How would you take it? Somebody says publicly, I want nothing to do with that guy, but then sends me a message and says, if you're still considering changing brands, let me know. Might be able to get you a really good deal on those trade-in values. They're still good mowers. I've said it. I wouldn't be saying that stuff for 2 years and now all of a sudden say, no, that's not who I am. That's not how I am. Maybe that's what they expected, but that's not what's going to happen. Why would I lie to you, ninjas? Why would I lie now all of a sudden they're crappy? No, they're good mowers. They are. Are they different than others? Yes, and others are different than they are. It's one of the things I said when we reviewed the Ferris versus the Bumble or the Ninja mower. You're always going to find certain little things that every mower may not fit exactly what you like. So every mower has its cons and pros. And I've come to realize a lot of cons and pros when I start demoing other brands, which is why I'm still going to continue to do so. So there you have it. I don't want to take this too long. Next video, Ninja, stay tuned, is going to be what's up with this YouTube channel of mine. Where are we going with this channel? Is it going to go forward? Am I stopping? Or what am I doing? I've had to think a lot about a lot of stuff, and I've had to make some decisions, and they're tough. But hey, it is what it is. Stay tuned on that. That video will be next at some point this week. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Wednesday, maybe Thursday, maybe Friday, maybe next weekend. I do want to always keep you guys informed. Sometimes I don't keep you informed as fast as you might like, but that's because I like to know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about. I don't want to be out there just blah, 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 like everybody else. I like to sit on things. I like to chew things, think about things, process things, and really know and gather intel and information and seeing what's out there before I actually opinionate myself and then make a statement. So sometimes you guys might think I'm avoiding something, or maybe I won't talk about it, or maybe I'm just dragging it out. It's not intentional. It's just I like to know what the heck I'm talking about, that I'm talking about. Let me know down in the comment section, how would this make you feel if you were in my shoes? Who answers to all these people who have demanded a Ninja mower? They didn't just say I'd like to or I'm interested. I want to. I'm sorry to each and every one of you out there who have sent out an email that your email is not going to be answered. I'm sorry. I'm okay. It doesn't bother me because, like I said earlier, everything happens for a reason. But I do feel bad for the people who have taken their time and sent in their emails, and that many. I never thought it'd be even that many. It is what it is. But hey, we're still slicing and dicing out here, and we are still continuing to demo different brands, different mowers, and just have fun, man. But at the end of the day, everything happens for a reason, like I said, and this had to have happened. I do believe in God, and I thank God every day that I'm alive. I wake up every morning, that I'm able to get on my 2 feet and put my clothes on, get in my truck, and do what I love to do to support my family. And everything I have earned and worked my butt off. And I want you ninjas to know, you can do anything you want in this life if you really just put your mind to it, and your body and your soul and your heart, and you put in the work. You can't get nothing without putting in the work. You can pretend and you can act to be someone you're not. That'll only take you so far. At the end of the day, it's what you do with these hands is what it's gonna show, and what really matters. Stay tuned. It's getting dark. I gotta go home. But next video is gonna be, why did I start this YouTube thing, and where is it gonna go? Am I stopping it? Am I quitting? And what was the whole point of all this? We'll see, ninjas. Hope you had a productive, solid, efficient, money-making Pump Monday. I love you all, but this is just a small little piece of the puzzle, as much more is to come. Take care. Peace.